Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with Julian. Today I'm going to pick up a couple dirt bikes, some Apollo 125cc's. These are the DBX 18 models. We're going to go pick them up from the shipment center right now because they couldn't deliver today, and I want to get them today just to knock out the deal and sell them to a couple people that I already got pre-sales on. So we're going to go pick them up. Let's go. So we got the bikes in the back right now. We're gonna head back home and get these things put together because I got these sales ready to go. Let's just pull up to the house. Got one unloaded already, not too bad. Got the dolly here with me, so it's pretty easy to get it down. Just use the leverage off the tailgate. This is the one we got loaded. And yeah, man, just bust these things out. Man, I need a drink of water after that. It's quite a bit of unloading, but we got it done. All right, guys, we are about to put these together. It's gonna be quite the process, just like last time. So I'm gonna run a time lapse right now. We got the Apollo DBX 18 125cc put together. This was a pain to put together compared to the other ones. You had to put the forks on, the wheel, handlebars, fenders, pegs, gear shifter, brakes right here, pegs right here. There's a lot more work involved with these bikes, but pretty solid. It's pretty big. I'm about 5'5" and I could barely touch the ground with my tippy toes, so we're gonna go get some gas and start this bad boy up. The next day we had some complications with this one over here, this green one. The way this wire, the throttle cable is lined up, so it goes through here and it's kind of getting pulled too tight because it's not cutting through the middle. So I think this is why the throttle is getting stuck. So this one, it starts to rev out like as if the throttle were sticking, but the throttle's not actually sticking. So my idea is this cord is getting pinched too tight, and that's why, because you can see it's kind of tangled up here. It's getting pinched too tight, and the cable on the inside of the wire is getting pulled, but it's not snapping back. And that's why this one is probably revving out. But on this one over here, you can see the throttle cable goes right from over here and then goes back inside of here underneath where it connects onto the carb right here. It's where it connects onto the carb. So I would say that's probably the main issue. I'm gonna try to ride this one down the block and see how it runs, and see if it does the same thing, but I doubt it. So we're about to see right now. All right, guys, let's take this puppy for a little spin. quick little update. I have this last red one. I'm learning a lot just by putting these bikes together, and these are already sold. The gentleman's gonna pick them up today. I'm gonna just clean them up a little bit before I head out. So yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a rant and just like a quick update on how everything's going. So I imported those first 6 bikes. I ended up selling them in a little less than 3 weeks. It was probably like 2.5 weeks. Okay profit margin on them, nothing crazy. I just imported these 3 Apollo 125 cc's. I sold 2 by the second day that I had them, and I have 1 more left now. So the profit margin's double. It's still not much, but you know, it's something. And basically so far I'm making enough money to be able to pay the rent for the office that I'm renting for the dealership, and I'm keeping afloat, I'm surviving. Right now I'm working on the used car portion. In order to sell used cars, you have to do a little bit more education, and that's what I just knocked out the other day. So that's gonna be probably another month or so before I actually get active to be able to resell the car. I think I could still buy it from the car auctions, I just can't resell it legally with the current stage that my dealership license is at right now. But I will be able to do that here soon. And that's gonna be really good because that brings in another flow of income. If I could get at least 1 deal plus the bikes, then I should be able to start bringing in some revenue. Now at this point, I still haven't recouped my original investment, but I'm not losing any more money. So I originally invested, I would say about $3,500 approximately, maybe up to $4,000. So I still have that invested into this business. Hopefully I'll be able to make that back soon. And I think I will. I definitely think I will. I'm gonna apply for financing so I'm able to buy cars for the dealership on financing. It's only like $2 a day interest, so that gives me room to leverage the rest of my money while having inventory available for sale, and I can hold on it without it stressing me out too much because I don't have any of my own money on the line. I would have it all financed from another company called AFC. So I'm going to be getting that as soon as I actually get licensed to sell the used cars. So that's a quick update on the dealership and how everything's kind of working so far. I'm going to stay consistent. You know, right now I'm taking a loss, but I'm learning, and I'm gonna bounce back because I'm determined to find a way. Whether it's this or something else, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm gonna stay consistent. The whole reason why I got into the dealership business for the motorcycles specifically, originally it was only gonna be for the motorcycles, was to position myself to be in a better financial position to invest in a bigger project that I wanna do. This other project, guys, is like really what's been on my heart and mind, but I was nervous to put up 20,000 because that's pretty much everything that I have. And if I put everything into it, I'm not gonna have anything. So if I put up everything, there's no room for error, right? If you put everything in, there's no room for error. So if you have something unexpected come up, like sales aren't happening as fast as you think, you're not gonna be equipped to handle that hiccup, and it might destroy you and your business or cost you a whole lot more money than you were originally anticipating. And that's exactly what happened with the dealership. Like, I thought literally I was going to be making at least $10,000 a month. I thought worst case scenario, $5,000 profit per month, which would have been phenomenal for right now because that would have placed me in a perfect position to be able to start this other project that I want to do. But you know, things happen. It's business. That's part of being in business, is taking risk, and sometimes you get rewarded for those risks. Sometimes it takes a little longer than you originally anticipated. What I'm thinking at this current point in stage is I'm gonna keep things afloat. I'm gonna keep them going. I'm gonna bring in that used car license, get that activated, bring in that used car stream of income, and then from there hopefully it'll start to become more and more profitable. And I'm thinking, honestly, I'm just gonna start the project that I really wanted to start months ago, since like April. I think I'm just gonna get that process started, because here's the thing, time is going on regardless. It's already been 3 months since I really got like the business funding that I needed, which is not everything that I needed. I definitely need a lot more, but since I got a little money to play with, has been like April 5th to be exact, and it's been 3 months since then. If I would have started on the project that I really wanted to do back then, I would have been ready to roll probably within the next month here. And with this other project, I mean, the margins are way bigger. the gross amount of money is way bigger, and the products that are selling, they're not a niche product. With these dirt bikes, one thing to keep in mind with any industry you're trying to enter and do sales in is some of these industries, like specifically dirt bikes, they're a very niche market, niche, whatever you want to call it. It's a very niche market, so there's not a lot of people that are interested in a dirt bike. There's a small bit of people that really are going to go out there and purchase a dirt bike, right? It doesn't apply to everyone. But when I sell things like appliances, everybody needs appliances. No matter where you work, no matter where you go to school, no matter who you are, everyone needs a refrigerator, right? Everyone has to eat, and everyone needs a refrigerator to keep their food cold. So when I post the refrigerators, they're gone, boom, like that. They sell super quick. Why? Because everyone needs one. The dirt bikes, they don't sell super quick like that. They take a bit of time to sell, and my prices are the best prices in my area. So that's something to consider, guys. Whatever market you're going into, be aware of that. And especially, it makes a difference what location you're in too. That plays a big role. I know somebody else who's selling dirt bikes and they're making a killing, you know, but it's based on their area. It's not the same where I live. So this other project I want to work on, which I will get into details once I actually get things started, it's going to be a market that's more for everyone. It's more universal, like the appliances, like refrigerators, for example. It's going to be Apple computers, Apple watches, headphones, cell phones, here and there, things like that. So it's going to be electronics, something that our society right now is obsessed and can't live a day without is our electronics. I mean, even 3-year-olds are running around the house with a tablet all day. So this is the industry I'm going to get into next. This is another project, but I'm going to keep this dealership afloat, keep it running, and hopefully actually get it profitable here soon. At the very least, I want to make my money back, which I'm confident I'll be able to do. It's just going to take more time than I originally anticipated. So that's pretty much an update, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace and stay hustling.